Are you guys ready for your headliner this evening? The man who's gonna close us out. He's this guy right here on my hoodie. This is unauthorized, unapproved merch. I didn't approve, Milo did not approve this. He told me to stop wearing it, and I said no. You'll see why here in a second. Please give it up for your very funny headliner tonight, Milo Loza.
Hello. Thank you all for joining me. Facing the right way and everything, you know, I appreciate you all. I have plenty of jokes planned. Some may say too many. I have at least 42 planned. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm sorry I'm late, but thank you for waiting. The thing is, I ran over a bird on the way here, and it's not easy. Especially on a bike. It's not easy. I had a hard time getting here. Also, I had to rush my mother to the hospital. God, she was almost late for work. You know what? My mom would have liked that joke if she was here with us today. But she, you know, it's a joke about my late mother. She should be here soon. Anyway, I'm Milo Loza. I'm Milo Loza. I'm a bad boy. It's true. I'm a bad boy. I sit when I pee. I do. I sit across from the toilet. Isn't that badass? And I don't even use a bidet. I don't own one. I just really try to make it splash. Gosh. I just want to be married like the rest of us. Am I right? We all just want to be married. That's all we want in this life. Especially because I'm waiting till marriage before I have sex. And like the rest of us, anyone else wait till marriage before they had sex? Alright, you guys wouldn't get this, but it feels better when you wait. That's what I hear. It feels better, and that's what I want. I want my first time to feel better than whatever you guys did. I want my first time to be special. I want the first time that I plunge my cock into the pussy of my wife. I want it to feel better than my girlfriend's asshole. Anal sex. That's how you get around waiting till marriage. That's how you get around it. Unless you're gay, then you still gotta wait. There's anal sex, phone sex, strap-on. There's a lot of ways you can get around it, but I can't recommend phone sex. Phone sex sucks. I can't even fit my cock inside, but maybe it's just me. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I just want a wife. I want a wife like everyone else. We all want a wife. Right? I'm feeling a disconnect. But we all want wives. I wish if I had a wife, forget about it. If I had a wife, we'd do it all. We'd do everything. I'd stick my finger in the vagina, use it to turn the page as I read. Yeah. Yeah. I tried a blind date recently. And it went really great. It was probably the best blind date I've ever had. I think we won't be seeing each other again. Pretty silly, pretty funny. My sister finally gave up cocaine, which is very, very excited. But I don't know how much I believe her. She's quit a few times, and I think this time I'm gonna get a drug sniffing dog. I'm gonna get a drug sniffing dog. That way I don't have to do cocaine alone. No, I think if I had a drug sniffing dog, here's an alternate joke for that joke. I want a drug sniffing dog because all of my other dogs keep losing me. I used to do drugs a lot. I used to do drugs. I all day. I used to do drugs all day, every day. But I'm a different man. I'm a different man than I used to be. I do drugs once a week, all week. I've been trying some hard stuff lately too. I've been microdosing it. Nothing too crazy, but I've been microdosing sobriety, and I can't recommend it. That's the hard stuff. You stay away. Stay away. Anyone sober here? You guys are strong. You need help. You need help. I'm a young man. I don't know if you can tell. I know I have all this hair on my face. So you can't really, but I'll let you know I am a young man. And us young men don't get the talk. In the age of the internet, I think it's the internet why we don't get the talk. Anyone else not get the talk that may, you didn't get the talk? You did not get the talk. Who did get the talk? When did you get the talk?
When I brought my first girlfriend home.
There's always a reason. There's always like I think I better talk to them about this or that. My parents never got a reason from me. So I guess they never opted to do so. They didn't give me the talk. They just gave me a Nintendo DS with a web browser on it. But I figured it out. I figured out what's going on. I think I'm still afraid one of these days my mom or my dad are gonna come to me like for the talk, but now I have to give it to them. And they're like, Milo, what's a golden shower? I'll tell you when I'm older. My parents never told me anything useful. I just found out you're supposed to pee after sex. You guys know you're supposed to pee after sex? Yeah. I usually come. I don't know about lube. Lube's stupid. My girlfriend will ask for lube sometimes, and I'm like, we don't need lube. We don't need lube. Yeah, I have sex. I have sex. But we don't, I'm like, baby, we don't need lube. Look, our bodies produce natural lubrication. You know what I mean? We during the process, the liquid will be readily available. I got sweaty hands. You don't need to worry about lube. I got you. My ex used to call me a clown. Every single one of my exes used to call me a clown. But it's not their fault. I realize it's me. It's my fault. After sex, I do balloon tricks with the condom, so it's on me. I get it. I could take a nickname. I get a lot of nicknames. One of my exes used to call me her honeybee. She'd be like, "You're my honeybee, because you ever hurt me, you'll die." And I had to tell her, I gave her an ultimatum. I said, "Listen, baby, you're gonna have to make a choice, and it's either gonna be me or the drugs." And I wish I didn't tell her that, because I miss when she's abusing drugs. She abuses me, is the punchline of that joke. I just want to get married, you know what I mean? We all want to just be married, don't we? Everyone wants to be married. I know I do. I'm ready to propose. I got a ring recently. And it's tough because when you get married, it's like you don't want to. I've never gotten her jewelry. I've never gotten her a ring before. I don't know her ring size. How do you get the ring size without her knowing what's up? So what I did is I went to the jeweler and I had him take my ass ring size. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to brag, but the ring that I got her, it's a few sizes too small. I like when people okay. Yeah, I like when people use a clean phrase for a dirty thing. When they explain a dirty thing in a clean way, that's like appropriate. Christ does not know how to explain things in a clean way. Some people can be so gross. They'll be like, I'm gonna go take a piss. Like, I'm gonna take a dump or whatever. Disgusting. Don't tell me like that. There's cleaner. Like what I say, I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I gotta drop my kids off at the pool. Right? Everyone knows what that means. Everyone gets it. No one's confused. It's not disgusting. Everyone knows I'm going to the bathroom to masturbate my penis into the toilet. Clean phrase, dirty thing, everyone gets it. I like raw dogging too. Raw dogging's good. That's a good one. People don't actually know why they even call it raw dogging, so let me learn you something. I'll learn you. Raw dogging, they call it raw dogging because when dogs have sex, they don't use a condom. I'm not kidding, I've seen it. They don't use a condom. So if you ever have sex with a dog, you respect it. You respect its culture. You respect its... Okay. It's not that funny. It's not funny to joke about having sex with an animal. I know. It isn't funny. I once went to court for having sex with a squirrel. It's not funny. And don't worry. I got off. My wife's pregnant. Thank you. I got a wife and she is pregnant. And isn't it funny ever since my wife got pregnant, everyone wants to touch her stomach now? Isn't that funny? Everyone wants to rub up on her stomach. No one ever wants to touch my balls. She has like 1 kid in there. She has 8 kids in there at the most. But I could come right now and kill 12 million people. You understand what I'm capable of? That's like 2 Holocausts. Rub my balls is the name of that joke. My wife's not that pregnant. We just found out that she's pregnant. You can't tell. No one just rubs a little belly like, are you pregnant? We just found out we just got that test. And it's a scary time. It's a lot that comes to your mind when you just find out that she's pregnant. Because like now we're trying to have the baby shower as soon as we can because we want to bring as many gifts as we can and still have enough time for the abortion. It's a lot going on. I think if you're, oh gosh, how do I say this joke? If you're adopted and your parents are divorced, that's your fault. You didn't save the marriage like you're supposed to. That's 2 relationships you failed already. You're not even 4 yet. It counts. Whatever. You know what? All I knows is MILFs love me. MILFs, they can't get enough. From what I hear, MILFs love it. I've heard this all my entire life. People have been like, Milo, man, you got a face only a mother can love. So, more. Where I live, we have a neighborhood watch. How about you guys? I live in a fancy neighborhood that does something like this. We have a neighborhood watch, and it excites me because tomorrow, my turn to borrow it. Neighborhood watch. Anyway, horse cocks are so huge that, personally, I find it hard to believe that the lady horses can really fit that in their throat. But it makes sense. That's why their mouths are long. That is the punchline. That's why their mouths are long. I can't wait till I die. I'm excited. I don't know, maybe you guys are too, not in a hopefully not in a expedited way. I don't want to rush it. It's just I'm excited. We're all gonna die. I hate to break it to you, but I'm excited for my turn, whenever that is. When I die, they'll say, Milo, he died doing what he loved. Dying. Yesterday, my sister got 37 dick pics. 37? It's a lot. I couldn't go through that. I could never. She told me that, and that, again, that's in one day just yesterday. Today she talked to me again. She's like, Milo, you gotta stop. My dad used to hit me. It's okay, he's a retired blackjack dealer. I was asking for it. When you've lived as long as I have, when you grow all this facial hair on your face, you come to learn a few things. I've learned you can't have sex with a second cousin. I learned that fast. I learned that early. You can't have sex with a second cousin. Not until you have sex with a first cousin. That's how a sequence works. I learned about sequences. I understand. That's just a joke. I'm not gonna have sex with my cousin. I'm not gonna have sex with any of my cousins. First cousin, second cousin, none of them. Not until marriage. I have values in place. It's stupid. I don't like these jokes where I talk about having sex with a cousin. Can I ask you a question? Which side of your family, your mom's side, your dad's side, which side has the hottest cousin? It's your mom's side. Is it? Your dad's side. Okay. Your dad's side? You said dad's side? Okay. Anyone else? Just shout out your answers. Everyone shout out your answers. Which side has the hottest cousin? Moms. Dads. Okay, I heard 2 dads and 2 moms. It's pretty straight down the middle. I guess moms, because most people are like, Mom. They have and it's quick. People are quick with it. You guys know exactly who you're talking about. That's what's weird about it. I'll tell you what, in my family, there is no hot cousin. There's a couple, but not one. And it doesn't even matter which side of the family that they're on, because my parents are siblings. I don't know. For those of you that aren't laughing, I also don't know why it's funny. But for those of you that are laughing, you're welcome. My brother, oh wait, crap, that's not how that joke goes. Forget I said anything. My brother-in-law, crap. No, I got it. Okay. My brother-in-law just lost his job as an attorney. He's been demoted to my brother. Okay, cool. I can't stand my brother. He's in a wheelchair. Stupid.
Classic.
That's stupid. Is that a classic? Damn. Forget I said that. I don't have any classic jokes. No classics. Except this one. My best friend died last week. Thank you. And at my best friend's funeral, some random dude comes up to me and he's like, "Were you close?" Like, was I close? Was I close? None of us would be here if I missed. It's a joke where I kill my best friend. I don't know. What do you guys think about a dark joke? Are you guys okay with dark jokes?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell a dark joke. I'm not going to tell one. Here's a funny one. Not dark. No one's going to get offended by this. I got twice as much balls as I do dick. Fact. I have twice as much balls as I do penis. That's too many. 2 balls, 1 penis. If anything, I need twice the amount of penis as I have ball. 2 penises, 1 ball. Think about it. Are you thinking about it? I could pee faster. I could come slower. All of this powered by 1 ball. Wait, yeah, 1 ball. 2 penises. I should find an ending for that joke. Okay, I got another silly one. Here's a silly one. Maybe there's an ending. And it's just because you guys deserve this. I feel the energy in the room. You guys want this information out of me. And I'll tell you, here's my favorite sexual position. I like to put the woman's genitals into my mouth. And I'll put my genitals into her mouth. And we'll just do that upside down, standing up. Understand what I'm saying? We're standing, we're blowing each other, we're blowing, we're standing. The position is called 6911. Whew. Whew. All right, here's a silly one that I feel is gonna make you guys laugh. I feel it. I had sexual intercourse with a female woman. Oh, cool. You guys are gonna love the rest of this then. She said the nicest thing I ever heard anyone ever say to me. In the moment I was like, wow. She's like, Milo, oh, your penis is like a peacock. Yeah, thank you. That means it's big, beautiful, colored. And she said, no. I mean, it's pea-sized and cock-like. It's like a cock. It's like one. I don't know. I found myself in the occupation of a barber. I'm a barber. I cut hair for money. I have no qualifications to do so. I don't know how I'm a barber. But well, that's what I do. The only job experience I've ever had was at the Olive Garden, and now I'm a barber. So I just cut people. I just start cutting people's hair, and I'm like, tell me when. Anyway, child abuse is that's something to look out for. You look out. In my opinion, at least. You never know. Sometimes you'll see. One time I was at the supermarket. I'm at the supermarket. I see this dad smacking his kid right there, middle of the supermarket, and I knew I had to step up. I had to help. Got a few hits in. You never know. You look out for the. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like child abuse. And now tells you what. My father never molested me. He did not. And it's like a psychological thing, I think, because my dad's dad used to molest him, and you know that kind of thing skips a generation. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I just like to say things that aren't real. I don't like any form of child abuse at all. I really don't. In fact, you know what? Here's the thing. No one likes I think we can all agree. You know, some people are like, maybe you could hit your kid, maybe they'll help them, whatever. But we can all agree that pedophiles suck. Pedophilia is the worst. But no one's doing anything about it, except for me, Milo Loza. I'm developing a television show right now, as we speak, where I, Milo Loza, I go online and I find these pedophiles, get to know them, and we meet. We meet in a public location where everyone could see us, and I gain their respect, their trust. And I'm like, hey, how about we go to this private location where I've got a whole crew set up and ready, right? Got cameras in there. And after I have sex with the pedophile, I say, gotcha. I got you. Bring out my ID. Bring out the cameras. Bring everything out. I'm not a child. You thought I was a child, but I'm not. And you're not a pedophile. And we turn his life around. We change him for the better. That's what I'm doing about it. And I know there's shows like this out there. I know there's that one. There's Fixer Uppers, but this is my own take on that. Golly. Oh, this is funny. Oh, this is funny. I'm not homosexual. Wait, no. Let me bring that back. I was having sexual intercourse with a man. And this guy was really immature. This guy, I don't know if you've ever had sex with like someone that's just immature and, you know, not, but this, yeah, a man. You get it. I was having sex with a man. It's implied that he was immature, but here's what he did that really set it off. He's all like, Milo, why would you come all over my floor? You know what I mean? No. Oh. You guys get it though. Yeah. I mean, come on, that's immature. What kind of a grown-ass man doesn't know the 5-second rule? I'm not homosexual. I'm not. But one time this guy gave me the opportunity to give a hand job. I blew it. Sometimes I look at myself and I realize, Milo, you become the very thing that you sought to destroy. Pussy. I'm supposed to leave, right? Yeah? Well, I was about to get off the stage after this last joke. Thank you. But my girlfriend, I have a girlfriend in this joke. And she likes some crazy stuff, this gal. She's a wild one. She likes this erotic thing where she likes me to take peanut butter and spread it all over her nipples. And she's like, oh yeah, put that peanut butter all over my clitoris, and we'll see how long that she could last until I use the EpiPen. I think, guys, make all the noise for the comedians that you saw tonight.